We're talking more with Marilu Schmier, author of Waiting for Weston. Marilu, in the book, you share your extensive journey of getting the help that you and Weston needed to get him to this point in life, to do his life's work. Can you tell us a little bit, how did that journey begin?
Well, you know, it began, you really don't have a choice, basically. What am I trying to say? It began with me kicking and screaming. As I said before, when Weston was born, he did have some issues within about 2 weeks of him being, wait, there's the pig next door.
That's the pig next door?
The police officer.
That's what they say. Oh my goodness. That's what the neighbors say. Or a chicken or something.
Yeah, but you know what? It
Okay.
doesn't smell.
Okay, we're doing so good. No, it
Is
not.
that allowed by your neighborhood?
Literally, it's
Is that considered a farm animal?
You know what? They do allow them, I guess. But you know, he's fine. You can't smell it. You don't even know he's there. But that was just him next door. Okay, let's go again.
I'm
fantastic.
sorry.
Okay, one more time. Okay, we're
not. Take two.
Okay.
And you were going, I like the way she was going and you
I know. You're Daisy. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay. What am I calling these?
Okay.
I guess show 2, take 2. 3, 2, 1. We're here with Marilu Schmier. She's the author of Waiting for Weston, telling us more about her book. Now, Marilu, in the book you share extensively the journey that you went on in order to find the right people to help Weston and get him into doing what he was meant to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share a little bit with us now about how did you start that journey?
Kicking and screaming. It wasn't anything that suddenly came to me. I had the diagnosis from the doctor, the cardiologist, saying that there was something, you know, Weston's heart, there was something wrong with it, but it was nothing to be concerned about for the most part, which was great. We were very happy about that. But at his 2-week checkup is when we started noticing that he was not acting the way other newborns would act. We already had an older son at the time, so we were very familiar with newborn behavior, and that's kind of how it started. You know, you suddenly, you know, without warning and without, you know, desire, you're in place in the situation where you have to help your child. And, you know, I don't think I was any different than most parents. You feel helpless and you feel, you know, what am I going to do? And you look for anything and everybody to help you. And that's kind of how the journey started. It started veering off a little bit more to the more spiritual side later on.
Okay.
But initially it was very medical. It was very much of a medical approach.
Okay. And, you know, you talked about it started veering off.
Mm-hmm.
Where did it veer? Where were you going? So you started with the medical community and the answers weren't there?
Well, that's exactly right. We started with the medical community and there were answers. It wasn't that there wasn't any, but it wasn't, in my opinion, sufficient. Mm-hmm. You know, they were very, you know, they rolled out issues and they rolled out, you know, things that he didn't have, which was great. Mm-hmm. But we were still stuck with, well, then what does he have? Mm-hmm. And at that point, I was still very much focused on finding out what he had. Right. So that I could fix it and we could move on with our lives. Mm-hmm. And so as a result, I was always searching. And you know, that's where the title of the book comes, Waiting for Weston. I was always waiting for him to be the little boy that I wanted. And you know, it sounds terrible now, but at the time, of course, you think, I'm a mother, mm-hmm. I want the best for my child, I will do anything. And you know, I was just waiting for that therapy or that supplement or that miracle that was going to make him like Randall, my oldest one.
And I think that that's probably a sentiment that all mothers can relate to.
Oh, absolutely.
Waiting for your child to be what you expect them to be, or
that's what we had children
to be. So I think that that's a very strong theme throughout the book. It's not only this extraordinary story, but it's the motherhood story and the dynamic of being a mother.
Yes.
We'll be back with more from Marilu Schmier, author of Waiting for Weston. The book is available May of 2012 and is available on Amazon.com or through the website WestonSchmier.com.